So the big thing that we offer a contract manufacturer is our fluid dispensing knowledge. Fluid dispensing can sometimes be a little bit of a black box, and not every company has someone on staff that has, fluid dispensing experience. Not everybody is a fluid process engineer, and not everybody knows what kind of goes into validation for these kind of applications. So that's the big piece of the puzzle that Nordson EFD helps to offer these contract manufacturers, is that we have years and years of fluid dispensing experience. We can kind of break open the black box and convey our knowledge in a way that not only the manufacturer understands, but also their end user can understand. So Nordson EFD can come in at any stage of the process and offer our dispensing knowledge. We can offer our expertise. So for example, let's say this is a brand new process, you're conceptualizing it, you're going through the R&D, and you need dispensing knowledge. Great. We can come in, you can give us what you need for your process. We will try to find a way to use our equipment and help you out and make sure that process comes to fruition. Let's say you have an assembly process that's already in place and now you want to optimize it, or things are changing. Let's say you've been working with this certain fluid and now they're not, your formulator's not making it anymore. And that's a problem. Let's say you have a process that's already in place, but now either, anything can happen. You can say you want to optimize it. You've got something already in place, it's working for you, but you want to improve on it, you want to optimize it. We have a lot of knowledge, we can help you out and optimize your process. We can make it faster, we can make it more accurate. Again, you bring that to us and we'll work with your manufacturer, we'll work with you directly and help you optimize the process. Or say something changes. For example, you've got this process going, assembly process, and now you're working with a certain fluid and now the formulator doesn't make it anymore. They're discontinuing it. So now you've got to go to a different fluid. And in medical device, that is like the hardest thing ever, right? You qualified a fluid, now you have to qualify something else. We can work with you to help qualify a second fluid with our equipment, and we can get you settings. We can basically get it to where you can get up and running as efficiently as possible. Another step where we come in is, okay, now we're trying to replicate the process. We're trying to maybe you have something already in place and now you just want to do it again somewhere else. Great. There will be some maybe minor differences in environment, in environmental location like humidity. If you're working with a UV, like a light level, even something as small as that can change your process. So we'll work with not only where your process currently is, but where it's going to be. And if any minor tweaks need to be made, we can help you out with that. The global Nordson EFD team is working within the constraints that your customer can give us. So again, when you're manufacturing for a customer, there's certain constraints that you have for your process. There's a time, or I have to dispense a certain volume, or I have to use contact or non-contact dispensing, or hey, I need to heat this material to a certain temperature, and then it's got, I've got to go cure it immediately. And a phrase I always like to use that I've sort of picked up is that restrictions breed creativity. So when we're working within a set of restrictions that we're given, it allows us to kind of flex our creative muscles. And like I said, sometimes, as a customer, they'll look for a solution and we'll test it and we'll say, well, okay, that didn't actually work. But we have something else that might be able to work for you. And so we'll try that out. And then, hey, if that works, here you go. It's not what you originally envisioned, but we have something that works for you. We have something that works within the constraints that you've given us. And again, at the end of the day, that's what we want to offer you, is something that works. So I think the biggest thing that we can offer in terms of a contract manufacturer is support where our customer is at. So we have a team, we're not just in North America. We do have a team in the US, and we have a team in Mexico. We have a team in Europe, Japan, China, India. We're global. So wherever you are as a manufacturer, we can generally find an applications team that's close to you that can offer you support very quickly. I think another big thing is the validation labs. Again, we're always validating a process, especially if it's a new process. You're coming to us and saying, hey, we're trying to do X, Y, and Z. we're always trying to validate the equipment. We want to make sure it works before we sell it to you, basically.